Gaia, I'm home, and I have another facet of your existence with me. Time to plug this bad boy in. Hey, everyone. How's it going? I'll probably have some chatting to do with all you in a minute. We need to get to another cauldron soon. We've still only done one cauldron so far. There are at least 4 in the game, I think, from when we were reading about the machines earlier. Like, Thunderjaw was Kappa, and I saw some others.
I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Sure enough.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. Whoops, whoops.
I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Level 28, not bad. The reason the tail was destroyed instead of broken off is because the bolt blaster ammo only deals lightning damage, not tear damage. Okay. It has no tear damage whatsoever, so it's impossible for it to tear anything off, I guess. Alright, well now I know for the future. Unfortunate to lose that tail, but it's fine. We'll be able to fight more of them someday, I'm sure. Tutorials for the bolt blaster? Yeah. I was thinking, like, what on earth could still be new here? Is that it? Oh, probably ammo or elemental damage plasma? Yeah, I think plasma was new. What is still new here? What's going on with that? What's new with this, huh? Tide Ripper Circulator, my favorite. The diving mask should be new. Oh, diving mask. Where would that be? Collectibles? We're not even halfway through this game. Wow. Assuming I actually go for like full 100%. We'll see. It depends. Traversal? In tutorials? Oh, this has a secondary thing. Okay, I didn't realize that this had a secondary thing to click into. That's why I was confused. No, it's not there either, though. There's so... Dude, I wish it told me exactly which one had the new thing in it for the tutorials. This is a little annoying. Just a wee bit annoying. Like, come on. Oh, now it says special gear down here. I didn't see that one before. All right, there we go. Okay, we're good. I got it. So wait a minute. Varl wants me to talk to Beta? Oh, it looks like I do have to do another immediate main mission. All right, well, if we gotta, we gotta. If we must, we must. Yo! You can play Aaron in Machine Strike? Oh, I cannot wait. Beta first.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
This door? Open this. What's in here?
Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Well, there's some money. Tons of stuff to loot. Grab this real quick. Hello there. Varl is probably like, Aloy, where the heck are you? Like, listen, Varl, I gotta explore, man. Now the game is telling me I can go through this way to get to the main mission. Hi, guys.
Huh.
Energy cell, okay. What on... Is this some kind of like... Okay, wait a minute. This is some kind of puzzle or something. We will come back to this later. We will... I thought I could break that. We'll get back to that later. Let's focus on this mission thing first. That looks like it's some kind of a, some kind of a puzzle.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Maybe, maybe.
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
All right, calm down, calm down.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
Does anyone else hate the way that Beta, like, tucks in the front of her shirt? I don't like it.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
Subtitles?
Doesn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
That doesn't help us at all. I guess the subtitles think Golden Age and Heyday are the same word. Did anyone else see that? Beta said the Golden Age or whatever, but the subtitles were the Heyday.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
But you had to. It do be that way sometimes. Cass, do you think that since the Zeniths are old Earth scientists, the existence of a beta means that there is or was an alpha? I mean, it's possible. If there was an alpha, I think it's a clone that failed and died in some way or wasn't sufficient to them. Really, I think she's called beta, and in the Zenith's eyes, Elizabeth Sobek is the alpha, would be my first guess. If there is an alpha, I don't think there's still an alpha, because when they saw Aloy, they wanted her gone, and specifically the main guy said, like, another clone of Elizabeth Sobek? Nah, one's enough trouble, I don't like having two. So if he already had two, that line of dialogue wouldn't really make sense. So, if there was an alpha, that alpha is probably dead. I think alpha refers to Elizabeth Sobek.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't, okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him, but he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
She had the designation Alpha Prime, didn't she? Elizabeth? Yeah, but I don't think that's related to Beta's name at all, because if you remember, Zero Dawn, like, structured their hierarchy of, like, workers off of Alpha and Beta and whatnot, because Travis was an Alpha, and then there were some other Alphas. Pharaoh made his own Omega level clearance or whatever, and then the people who worked under the Alphas were called Betas. Like, the guy who betrayed or tried to betray them to Far Zenith, he was called a Beta. He was a Beta for Travis, who was an Alpha. So I don't think that would be relevant, really. So let's see what's going on over here with this, like, power cell puzzle. What's happening with this? Can I just pick up my quests again now, or are we no longer on hold? Okay, yes, okay, so it led some to some dialogue, but we didn't have a full-on mission like when we had to go save, Beta before. I sure hope this needs to... Oh, I got to sit in my throat. Needs to go down here. It does.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Okay, turned on some lights. Oh, did this loop back around? This is Beta is behind this door, right? Yeah, that looped back around. Is there somewhere else that energy cell? There's another energy cell in there. Is there a place for that in here? Some pathways to go through there.
Was this door always locked?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
That's probably not a problem. I don't see anywhere else to put that other energy cell. Yeah. Where's this go? Whoop. Okay, this just goes here. That's what I thought. Hey, everyone. What lights are you talking about that turned on? Alright, well, let's start chatting with everybody.
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
Oh, we can play him in Strike. I love it.
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram-like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those holos.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
My man makes one vegetarian joke and everyone loses their mind.
I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure.
As long as you don't cheat.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. Do be careful out there.
We will definitely play Erend in Strike at some point in the future.